Big money, bonuses, and perks are common among major college coaches.
But also joining in the $1 Million Club are more and more athletic directors. Investigator Brooks Jarosz is on Waste Watch. Brooks?
Well, it's all in the fine print. A base salary is only the beginning and sometimes only half of what an athletic director will make in 1 year. And the better athletes perform, the bigger the bonus. National champion for a third time, Ohio State wrestler Logan Stieber wouldn't even take the credit.
Yeah, great coaches, great training partners.
He may be attending the university on scholarship, but the biggest reward for Stieber's success isn't going to his coach.
How are you?
It's going to athletic director Gene Smith. That reward is an $18,000 bonus as part of Smith's contract. He just received an extension in January. In addition to a $940,000 base, Smith gets $200,000 for public relations responsibilities.
I want to stay here, and so now I have security and the ability to have stability.
Then there are the bonuses, up to $120,000 for OSU winning national titles, up to $60,000 for a team's good grades, and $50,000 for successful business advancement as university vice president. Add it all up, and his salary nears $1.5 million.
More of the profits, if you use that term, from athletics ought to go to provide general institutional support for the universities, or, may I dare say so, lower tuition for the students.
Economics expert Richard Vedder teaches at Ohio University. He wrote a book explaining why he thinks college costs so much. Once he learned Gene Smith would earn a big bonus for Stieber's success.
It's selfishness, it's exploitation.
Ohio State responded saying this is a common clause in contracts for athletic directors across the NCAA. Also, the athletic department is self-funded and provides $30 million back to the university yearly. For comparison, we requested athletic director contracts from several Big Ten schools. With potential bonuses figured in, OSU's AD tops out the list. The state up north isn't too far behind. With base and bonuses, David Brandon could get $1.1 million. That's just behind Nebraska's AD with a possible $1.18 million. Wisconsin is up there too at $1.1 million.
I think intercollegiate athletics in general is out of control.
Former Marshall assistant athletic director David Ridpath has firsthand experience.
It's really, really nice. And it's intoxicating. You can get caught up in that.
Ridpath's had the perks like country club memberships and university-provided cars, but his downfall was witnessing ethics violations and academic fraud within the NCAA. He's now made it his mission to preserve the integrity in collegiate athletics and protect the athletes.
I think that they are pawns in a game here that they don't have control over.
Ridpath's research and experience suggests college athletes are undersold while athletic directors receive seven-figure salaries.
I do think the fact that we have an uncompensated, at least by salary, an uncompensated labor force in the players, there's really nothing to control those salaries at this point in time.
OSU said in a statement, Gene Smith provides leadership for 36 varsity sport programs with over 1,200 student athletes. His contract was approved by the Board of Trustees, and the practice is an industry standard and driven by the market value. We found most AD contracts work in an automatic annual raise of $25,000 to $100,000, and with no cap in place, some are making more than college presidents. Meanwhile,
great job by Stieber.
Athletes' performance determines whether or not they'll have to pay for their education. Gene Smith declined our request for an interview, but his secretary tells me he is pushing for reforms within the NCAA system to reward athletes. Smith is expected to roll out his plan very soon. I'm investigator Brooks Jarosz, Fox 28 News.